Now, when I teach at Bentley University, the biggest thing that happens with my students is they almost obsess about, you know, what's therapy and what's financial advising and where am I going to be in that mix? And so a colleague of mine, Cole Burke, who is a behavioral change specialist as well, developed a very easy system that I'm going to share with you today. It goes from I can help, which is on the easy level of things, to scary. You know those clients, right, where they walk in the door and you go, whoa, they need help. That's usually a mental health issue, okay? So basically what you want to do is determine each time somebody comes in the door, or in general, what are the things that you feel comfortable dealing with? Give you a prime example. You have a couple, they walk in, they're newer to wealth, maybe they're in their 40s, 50s, they have a couple of young kids, and they say, you know, I'm kind of worried about them growing up to be entitled. Easy, I can help. I can give you a book. I can give you a resource. I can spend some time with you talking about how to do that. That's pretty easy for most financial advisors, right? Now, say you have a wealth creator, we'll call him Joe, he's a little grumpy, walks in and says, hey, you know, my 35-year-old son's a bum. He's been in and out of rehab, he's just diagnosed with bipolar. I'm going to cut him out of the will and I want you to tell him. Right? That's one of those ones you're like, whoa, that's scary. He needs help. But don't dismiss it. What you want to do is you want to say to him, you know what? That is something that's really important for you to talk about and think about. And I think that I can help you find somebody who's just much better at this than I am. So let me hand you some resources. And that's where you make sure you have resources for family therapists, family consultants. And often we're afraid to give those referrals, but you know, if his son has been in and out of rehab and he's bipolar, it's not going to be new information for him. The hard part is the middle of the road, right? I used to be in financial services. I used to work for the FDIC way back when, don't hold it against me. And I find black and white easier to live in. And we're in the gray, right? With practice, I could help is really gray. But this is where the benefit is to your clients. Thinking about those situations where it's a little outside your comfort zone, but it can be a real big value add to them. And you can develop that muscle and that skill. An example might be you work with a woman, she's a wealth creator, she is entering her second marriage, and she has kids from her first marriage. Her new husband has kids as well, so there's going to be a step-kid situation. And you have to figure out, or your client wants help figuring out, how do I do this in a fair way? How do we restructure things so the stepkids are able to feel part of the family, not only emotionally, but financially? And they turn to you around the financial stuff. Now, that may be something you've done before, and it's in the easy category, or it could be in the, geez, it's a little complicated, but I'll take it on. I'll help this client figure that out. And you don't have to be perfect in the process. Often clients just want somebody along there with them trying to figure it out. So determine your comfort zone. And my one request, my one call for action is push yourself a little outside what you're comfortable with. Not so outside that you're in the they need help, but just a little bit, because that's what your clients need. They need you to offer these services. They need help having these conversations, and they want you to do it.